If we're on the same team and we're playing basketball, but you have a teammate who doesn't know how to play basketball, he never studied the game, he doesn't know the rules of the game, so he's double dribbling, he's kicking the ball, he's throwing the ball in the wrong basket, he's tackling other players, right? Well, how are we supposed to react to that? Are we supposed to say, hey, good job, Akhi, we're on the same team, man, you just keep doing your thing? Or are you supposed to say, Akhi, what are you doing? Sit down, get off the court, sit down, learn how to play this game before you step back on the court. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome all viewers. Somebody sent me a video this morning that made me want to express a few thoughts regarding YouTube drama amongst the Muslims. And I want to preface by saying, if you don't like videos like this, then just the same way people don't click on videos about getting ready for Ramadan, the same way people don't click videos about discussions regarding what we can do to help the Muslim youth, just like you guys don't click those videos, you don't have to click these videos. But many of you do, right? Many of you guys, mashallah, you say false things, like all Sajid does is he talks about this YouTuber or that, all he does is talk about, like you say these things that are factually incorrect, but the reason you think that is because those are the only videos that you click, right? Go look at my videos, go watch the videos about Ramadan, go buy Muhammad James' book and read that and prepare yourself for Ramadan. It's right around the corner, inshallah. But a lot of you guys, you don't watch those videos, right? You want to watch the drama and then you want to comment about the video, many times not even having watched the video, which becomes very obvious because we make them, right? We make the videos, right? Astaghfirullah. We make them, so we edit them, we research, right? We give opinions, we fix things up, so we can tell if you didn't watch it, right? So anyways, there was a video where a brother, he was talking about, oh, this YouTuber is refuting that YouTuber, and you know, we're all on the same team, and you know, cut it out basically. And you know what's interesting is I remember seeing a video about this brother a long time ago where he was saying that he had the opportunity to study at the Islamic University of Medina. He had the opportunity to seek knowledge of the deen, but he didn't. And you know why he didn't? Because he said he was afraid that he had the wrong intention, that he lacked ikhlas in seeking knowledge. Yet, the same brother, mashallah, who did not go and seek knowledge because he was afraid of his intention, now he makes videos about Islam. And this is the issue, subhanAllah. The issue is, people are not studying the deen, but they want to talk about it. And it's not just YouTubers, there's also people in the comments, there's also people on social media. One thing I really want to address, and I want us to think about this, is this idea of us being a team. And I have an analogy that inshallah will help us really visualize what a team is supposed to look like. All right? I grew up playing sports. Basketball was my favorite sport. So I'm going to use a metaphor with basketball, right? If we're on the same team and we're playing basketball, but you have a teammate who doesn't know how to play basketball, he never studied the game, he doesn't know the rules of the game, so he's double dribbling, he's kicking the ball, he's throwing the ball in the wrong basket, he's tackling other players, right? Well, how are we supposed to react to that? Are we supposed to say, hey, good job, Akhi, we're on the same team, man, you just keep doing your thing? Or are you supposed to say, Akhi, what are you doing? Sit down, get off the court, sit down, learn how to play this game before you step back on the court. It's obvious, right? This is a rhetorical question, right? It's obvious. And that's how it is with dawah. But the thing is, again, many people, whether they be in the audience or they be in front of the camera, they have not studied the religion. They don't know what dawah is supposed to look like. They don't know. They don't know if the speaker is saying the right thing about Islam or not. So just like it's ridiculous to say, oh, even though they're making all these mistakes, we're on the same team, let's just ignore it and let's not correct each other and let's not give any sort of advice or even refute each other, which is from the religion, which also goes back to people talking without knowledge, because we have articles, we have several videos talking about how this is from our religion, but people still open their mouths and say, oh, you can't say that, oh, you have to do this privately, oh, you can't, but they speak without knowledge, right? And this is the situation that we're in. This is the situation. SubhanAllah. Now there's this assumption that people talk about other YouTubers or they do refutations because they want views and they want clicks and they want clout. Alright? You never see me. I challenge anybody to show me in any one of my videos where I ever tried to say that I know what's in somebody else's heart, why they do something that they do, what their intentions were, based on me having some sort of knowledge of the unseen. Alright? Please do that. Either what we deal with as Muslims is the outward appearance. So if I'm going to criticize somebody, it's going to be based on their outward actions, what they do, what they say. This is correct, this is incorrect. It's not going to be, you're doing this for this reason. How do I know why you're doing it? How do I know? I can assume, I can have negative assumptions and say, oh, you're doing this because this reason or that reason, but I don't know. So I don't do that. And you also don't know, so you also shouldn't do that. About anybody, even people that I criticize, how do you know if they're doing it for money or if they're doing it for clout or for attention? How do you know? It might seem obvious, but the reality is you don't know, right? Just like if somebody's doing something correctly according to the deen, you don't know if they're doing it with ikhlas or not. Allah is going to judge all of us in the hereafter, and Allah knows. But I will, for inquiring minds, mention that when it comes to views, right, I just want you to kind of wrap your head around what's going on here. And again, this isn't about people's intentions, this is just about a reality regarding how YouTube works, okay? I don't run ads on my channel. I don't have paid sponsors where I'm having commercials within my video. That being the case, whether I get 100,000 views on a video or I get 100 views on a video, it's not going to change how much money I make from that video. Because if you look at the people who actually subscribe to Patreon or the YouTube membership, things like this, it is 0.000 something percent of the subscribers. Okay? Now, if I was getting paid for views, then yeah, that would be different. So I just want people to understand that, like, it's also not fun, for me at least, being a public figure. I don't like being a public figure. I don't like people knowing me when I don't know them. And a lot of people don't like me, right? A lot of people don't like me. They might watch my videos, they might, and some word gets back to me about people saying they don't like Brother Sajid and these videos and those, like, it's not fun. And even if people do like me, I don't know them, right? So it's weird, right? It's weird having a bunch of people who know you. They might like you, they might not like you, but you don't know them. Some people like that, I guess. Some people like fame. They like people knowing who they are. I don't. And may Allah give me ikhlas. I'm not the type of person to say I know that I'm 100% sincere with ikhlas for Allah, because if you know your religion, then you know that ikhlas is something everyone constantly has to struggle with. Even when you're praying in the masjid, right? Even when you are praying in the masjid, even when you're seeking knowledge in your room, no matter what it is that you're doing, you always have to check your intention, right? So this is something we make dua that Allah gives us ikhlas. But I just wanted to share some of these things, subhanAllah. And for those of you who are like, oh, Sajid, you should use your time doing other things. Look, I'm driving in my car and I'm just ranting right now, okay? If you're not interested in this, I have so many other videos that you can go watch that are beneficial. that are Quran and Sunnah, right? If this isn't your cup of tea, right? Go buy Muhammad James' book about Ramadan. Go watch his video. If you can't afford the book or they don't ship it to your country, go watch his video about Ramadan in Dimash. Okay, go to Institute Academy and sign up and start learning Arabic. Okay, I teach you how to read Arabic. I start teaching you how to understand Arabic. If you can't afford the fee, fill out the financial aid form, right? If you guys really care so much, which some people seem to claim, right? They care so much about the knowledge, and brother, why don't you do beneficial stuff? Astaghfirullah. Then why are you clicking these videos and you're not clicking the other videos? Why don't you go sign up at Institute Academy? And once you sign up, let's see if you actually start going through the homework, right? How many of you guys know how to read Arabic fluently? There's a lot of people, they act like they know how to read Arabic, and excuse me for being so blunt right now, but you know, I do teach offline, you know, and I teach online. And some people, they're like, most people can't even read Arabic. Let's be real. Most of the Muslims, they can't even read Arabic well. And if they can't even read Arabic well, then what about understanding it? So we're in a much more dire situation, you know, than YouTubers talking about each other, right? So alhamdulillah, this is a call to action. This is also to help people maybe, you know, snap out of this delusion that they're under regarding us being on the same team and we shouldn't be correcting each other. And, you know, we have all these people who've never studied talking about the deen all the time that you're learning your deen from. When we're encouraging you to learn Arabic and we're encouraging you to learn the basics of your deen, it's for you. It's so that you can be on the straight path, inshallah, and so that you can start differentiating between what's real and what's fake, what's correct and what's incorrect. And may Allah accept from us. We're not doing this to be liked. We're not doing this for money. Inshallah, may Allah give us ikhlas, like I mentioned. We're doing this because this is part of being a Muslim. When you become Muslim, you learn your religion, you start implementing your religion, you start inviting to your religion, and you have to have patience upon everything that comes along with that. So I know that having patience, this is just something that comes along with it. But I want you guys to understand and to think, like, where are you when it comes to these things? What type of knowledge have you sought? Because you can't act on knowledge that you haven't sought. Okay? Do you know what you're saying when you pray? This Ramadan, can you open the Mus'haf and can you actually even read just the Arabic, let alone start understanding it? When you're standing in Tarawih during Ramadan, are you going to have any idea what's being recited? If not, you have much bigger problems than me and the videos I make. May Allah guide us to what's best. Allah knows best. JazakumAllahukhairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.